This video will demonstrate how to set up reports for Astral Send in Dynamics 365 Business Central. Firstly, each report setup relates to a specific report in Business Central. The report setup is where you define the type of report that is to be sent, which email address to be used to send, such as vendor, customer, or contact, and also the subject and email message to send. So in the search bar, enter Astral Send Report Setup List. The Astral Send Report Setup List page will open. The reports that show have already been created as part of the Quick Wizard setup process as described in Astral Send Business Central Setup section. This setup defines the type of document that is to be sent, which email address to send it to, such as vendor, customer, or contact, and the subject and email message to send. To view one of the steps, click on one of the report lines and then click on Manage in the ribbon and then on Edit. The report configuration page will open. On the General Fast tab, you can amend the report format by clicking on the downward arrow and selecting one of the options. And in the same way, you can set up the delivery method 2, and delivery method 3 by choosing one of the options. So when you send a document with Astral Send, it first tries to find the required information for the delivery method, and if it cannot, it moves on to the next delivery method. If, for example, the delivery methods are set to email and hard copy, and Astral Send cannot find an email address to use, the report will be printed to the local printer. And for Business Central, this is always the default printer set up on your PC. But if you want Astral Send to send emails only, set delivery method to email and leave the delivery method 2 and delivery method 3 fields blank. But note that this will mean an error is received if you try to send a document where no email address has been set up. The file storage method can also be set on the General Fast tab by selecting one of the drop-down options. But by default, the file storage method is set to none. If you want to store copies of the document sent, please set the file storage method to log table. Now to configure the file name, you can use the placeholders, which are explained further under the Change Email Message and Message Setup section. But note that if you select Server File Share for the file storage method, if you are using a Saas version of Business Central, you will likely receive an error which states that you can only set file storage method to Server File Share for an on-premise installation.